Yeah, man. All right, let's run down these honorable mentions. And the honorable mention list, like, that'll change to a degree too. We're good with the cameras right there, Empress? Just waiting for Guttzy to load up his thing there. You know what I'm saying?
Honorable mentions of the week.
And like and it's going to be changing as the time goes on too. For the honorable mentions, we're going to be curating that list so that we can give you some honorable mentions each week, like 1-2 that we're going to be covering, songs that we like. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That didn't make it onto the list.
Yo,
but like,
yes.
You remember? But like,
I was high as fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing that.
yeah. Right? So honorable mentions is going to be like,
let's switch up a little bit.
Songs that we've been like on our radar for the week that we've been like, yo,
taking
run this. Yo, it didn't make it on the list, but yo, I want to talk about this song.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be the last time y'all have seen this format too, right?
Yes,
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Well, who knows? We might bring it back.
I think this is going to be better, okay? You know what I mean? There's going to be some people who are going to be mad, but the only people who are going to be mad are the ones who ain't putting enough work. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, man. Too bad. But honorable mentions for the week, we got Kelly Dean Jr., No More, Nicki Chanel, iOS, APB, Boys from the Borough, Trizzy Trey, Born in October.
Rapping, when I'm stepping, I'm born in October. Over your back, over your swag.
Strategist? How you say it? Featuring 6 Views Uncut alumni Ramon.
Hey.
Show You, Rock a World, Back to My Ways, What You Like. And that's by Froboy. OK Breezy and KZ Flexi, No Attachments.
Shots they flying, they high. Let up your block. Who got caught? This is my love, baby, now.
Saint Laurent SP, Down and Around, and Slimmers.
Jeez.
That feels like a freaky tune. Links, What It Is, featuring JK and Yamos. IC Dezo, Can't Stop. EBA Mob, Mobster Talk.
I've been up and down, gotta go through that motion. Got to, yeah. In the streets, you know you can't move by.
Fast Money RK, Out of Town. We Love Hip Hop alumni, Charmaine, BBM, Bad Bitch Mentality. And then you got 6 Views Uncut alumni, both of these two, Karomas and Cholo Cash, Hennessy. We got Lefris tonight.
PTSD, I got that glizzy on me. I need 2 days before I read. I grew up money tree, first I had water.
And we got the song that we did earlier, Melanie Durant, and featuring Mr. Co-host Binga, Aiden Switch.
And I want to give a big salute to Lefris. His track tonight is the We Love Hip Hop .ca takeover right now on the website. Right, so he's taking over the website. Any page you go there, you see, Lefris. Salute to Empress. She got,
run that really quick.
Smart.
Run that really quick.
Yeah, let's give it a little run. Still.
I didn't even know that. So what part of from Montreal? You know what part of Montreal he's from?
No, he's from here.
He's from here. I don't know why.
I got the game by the neck and a choke.
Yeah, man. Big salute to Lefris. Thank you, Empress. You know I'm old as fuck.
Gave him a taste and he say it's alright. Bankroll fat. This one tonight.
We love hip hop.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
He moving left. I told him 100 times he moving left. Smoking gelato, I'm losing my breath. Grab a tumping gas, bun in my chest.
I like this still.
No,
this has
track's
a different
a bop.
vibe to this.
Brody got up and he threw me the rope.
Big salute to Lefris, yo. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, go subscribe to his page. Go to his YouTube, link in bio, do all that stuff. Go run him the fuck up right now.
Yeah, man. You know, if y'all want to get some We Love Hip Hop takeovers, I'm always posting the rates and stuff like that in the stories. You know what I'm saying? You could take over the whole website for 7 days straight. Scene.
And this is dope. This song, this shit is dope.
Yeah.
Fuck, fam. Y'all niggas gonna make me go subscribe to this shit.
No, it's always a bonus when like I actually like the tune too. You know what I'm saying? One more story, quick story before we get on to our break here. Pressa and Akademiks.
They got him feeling like the academics.
Y'all seen that interview? And big salute to Akademiks. He's got his podcast, the Off the Record podcast, that's available only on Spotify. You know what I mean? Tap into that. Him and Pressa had a really, really dope conversation. It was almost 2 hours long, and maybe it might have been longer than 2 hours, but he ruffled a few feathers, let's say, with that interview. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of points in there that were like, God damn.
Yeah, man. They bought up Moolah. Akademiks. Bought a
Akademiks,
Moolah.
brought
We
a
bought a Doovie.
If you could do a song with Doovie.
Yeah. And what do you think of that interview? You got a chance to take in a
I took
portion
it in.
of that?
I believe I watched most of it. No disrespect to Ak. Like, I love Ak. I think he's just got to find his vibe doing this by himself.
Yeah.
It's different. He just seems like he's not in his vibe when he's in that Twitch zone. You know what I'm saying? To me being an Akademiks fan, knowing how Akademiks is, it just feels like he's more filtered for some strange reason.
Yeah.
Is it just me? Or is it like, it just feels like this is not like, don't get me wrong, he's asking questions, but it just doesn't give me that Akademiks on Twitch vibe for some strange reason. And I know it's on Spotify and whatever, but it just doesn't give me that vibe, bro.
Yeah.
I think I want him to go back to where he was originally sitting. I think maybe even that will help.
Back in the corner and like in the back there? Where
Yeah,
he was sitting
fam.
on a set?
I know for them it's gonna be, it shouldn't be that much of an editing issue, but
No, I don't think so. I think he just needs to find, and that's just with any podcaster, right?
you gotta find your groove.
You got to find your groove. Yeah. Like, he's been doing everything by himself for so long. He'll do his YouTube videos by himself, his Twitch streams by himself. He's just used to just talking to himself.
Yeah.
Right? So now when you're interacting with guests, and he's done it a few times, he's had some classic interviews with 21 Savage and a few other people. But now when you're doing it on a weekly basis, you got to find your groove where the guest gets enough time to get their space. And then once they're done, like, yo, fuck, I've had to learn to do that in interviewing over the years, like where I'm like, okay, that person done. Okay, maybe let them just stay quiet a little longer and they might even talk more. You know what I'm saying? And then shoot another question, like different things like that. Maybe he's not looking to do that, but that's maybe that what he needs to do, you know?
I will say for the stage wise, he's given Pressa opened up to him.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like more than anybody else. Obviously, I think just because of the connection and everything that Ak has been doing for Toronto and stuff like that, I think it was a good look for Toronto too, even though like I just like the fact that Ak knows the city. Like he's bringing up Moolah. He's bringing up Doovie. You know what I'm saying? Like he's bringing up things that maybe Adam 22 or even a Breakfast Club is not going to bring up. Like,
they're not aware of.
They're not aware of. These are things that, you know what I'm saying? We're aware of, but we're still not going to really ask him because, you know, whatever, maybe on the secondhand interview, you know, we're going to ask him something. But, you know, but like, I feel like for Ak to even just know these things and bring certain things up, it's really dope that he's in tune. And the fact that even the fact that Pressa said something, like, people will look at the Moolah situation, said whatever he said about Moolah, right? But he could have just not responded and said next question.
Yeah.
He a bitch nigga or whatever he said about him.
He was super open with him, fam.
So who's Moolah now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what you do. So for Pressa, maybe like his people, I don't know if they will, but they'll tell him his PR people be like, next time, just don't even bring him up.
Yeah. But the fact that he was even so open to even say something, like, fam, I'll even say, like, he was way more comfortable with Ak than he was with us.
I think because he was sitting with him. If he was sitting with us, he'd be way more comfortable with us. Totally different situation.
Yeah, and I feel like out of the interviews that, like, Pressa has out there on YouTube and different places, the one with us is, he's been the most comfortable. Usually he's super fidgety. He doesn't want to talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? But when he had the conversation with us and, you know, we all got the same slang and everything, he was hella open. But when I seen this, I was like, okay, he's even more open. Like he's laughing, he's chilling. He's like, yo, Ak, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like way more, like you got to see his character, his personality. Yeah.
But I think, but you did offside. Because remember when he came in, I don't know if you have that in it. Yo, who's that, Ricky? And remember the energy when he came into the room was like, holy fuck, like I'm on Wheel of Hip Hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the time. So whereas Ak, it's more like, yo, this is me and my homie kind of talking.
Yeah.
He's bucked with Ak before, like but
maybe it's also just after being on like red carpet to BET. The exposure is completely different now for him. So
very true, because when we talked to him, he wasn't, the whole Coil Ray thing wasn't there, right?
He's more comfortable now.
He didn't even, I don't even think he had the remix out.
He didn't.
No.
So and again, it was on Zoom, fam. If he was in person. Mm-hmm. But no. This was a super dope interview, bro. They got really in depth, and the fact that even he said for what $100K he'll do a tune with Doobie.
Yeah, but he also said some slick shit. We're not gonna get into the mix up, but like the fact that all these different people were mentioned is a good look, like you said, because now people are gonna go look up all these other guys while they're looking at the Pressa interview. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he's also putting Pressa on the radar of the people who are in Akademiks' audience, the Spotify audience, all these different people who are like flocking to this shit. They're getting to see Pressa.
Yeah, fact.
And the whole Toronto scene. You know what I mean? You called it views from the 6.
A little targeted.
Yeah. So like if you don't give a fuck about Toronto shit, which is not gonna happen, right? Then don't tune into this episode. You know what I mean? But we all can see now people like
did the
Toronto
6
shit.
properly too.
If he switched, that could be a thing.
What? To like news? Nah. That used to be the name of Drake's album. It used to be called Views from the 6, and then they cut it down to Views. Drakeologist. But yo, let's cut to a break here. We've been potting for a minute now. Money. Straight to the bag.
6 views.
Hashtag
No. It's not even copywritten like that. Oops.
Exactly.
You know what? Let's find a Pressa tune. Let me bring the Spotify back over here to the main screen here and find a tune from Big Press Machine. What you want to hear? Dr. Bushman? Dr. Bushman.
Junkie, give me money.
What, Junkie? Oh, yes. There it goes. That's one of his main tracks right there.
I go bando to bando.
Big salute to all the people also in the listening audience who are tuning in, taking this in. You're gonna be listening to the Charmaine interview right after this.
Hey.
Big salute to Charmaine. Very dope interview. Very insightful conversation we had with her and DJ Chanel, aka Bad Bitch Barbie, I think.
Is that her name?
I don't know. I gotta. Well, I know it's DJ Chanel. You know what I'm saying? So salute to both of them. Let's get to this tune right here. Dr. Bushman, Junkie.
Junkie, give me money. I go bando to bando.
I go bando to bando with